What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Baby, the devil been busy. Girl, they tried to take me out, baby. Girl, they tried to take me out. I say it's not going down that way, baby. It's not going down that way. They tried to take me out. Girl, somebody tried to take me out. I said, oh, baby, I'm not going out. I'm not going out without a fight. Okay? When I tell y'all, I have been under the weather. Long story short, I pretty much know my body now. Okay. And I know when I'm probably about to get sick, And so I felt some mucus in my throat. And this was on Sunday night. And I was like, oh, girl. And it usually lasts like a week. I was like, oh, girl. I need to hurry up and try to get my Atlanta review out. It wasn't a lot going on. And so Monday, I didn't really feel that bad, honestly. Tuesday, I didn't really feel bad. I didn't make a video Tuesday, but I didn't feel that bad. And then Wednesday, just out of nowhere, I thought I was about to have like a full-blown cold, flu, something. It's just been my nose has been stopped up, but it's really been my throat. So at one point, I thought I had strep throat. I was going to go to the doctor because it got really, really bad. Wednesday, it felt like the devil was dancing right here in the middle of my throat. I remember waking up Wednesday and my throat was just burning. And I was like, what is going on? And so I had, so I Googled something. Something said take some ibuprofen. I don't know. God was halfway asleep. And I remember I had some Theraflu in my kitchen. And so I made some Theraflu. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up like a few hours later. My throat still was bothering me, but it wasn't that bad. So it's been kind of like in and out. Like I said, usually like when I get sick, it's kind of like it's kind of like I feel it, then it gets bad, and then it starts to go away, and then I'm good. It's kind of like like a roller coaster in a way. Up and up, go, boom, right then I'm back to normal. So now I'm feeling better. I really haven't been able to talk because my throat has just been hurting. And girl, I was over. I ain't gonna lie though. Girl, I was sounding like a man though. Girl, I was over sounding like a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. Girl, my voice is kind of giving sexy zaddy. Girl, it was giving very sexy zaddy type of tea. But we back. I feel a whole lot better. I've missed out on a lot. So my goal is to kind of just like crank out these videos. So we may be talking about things that have happened 4 or 5 days ago, but things that I want to speak about. We definitely have to talk about. Girl, I told y'all about that milk. Girl, that Shannon Sharpe. I told y'all he was into race play. Before the devil tried to before the devil tried to take me out, the last video I made, what did I say? I said, based off of those messages, God said he was saying like he into race play. Girl. And then after that, girl, I couldn't talk about it no more because girl, this voice was gone. But I called it out in my last video. And I've been kind of in and out of hot topics, as far as like watching what's happening on the blogs, trying to keep up. But some days I was just like, girl, and it's so much stuff that's been rolling out with Shannon. We're going to talk about it in this video, though. I'll give my quick, little opinion. But other than that, I have been feeling, I feel better now. And we back in this thing, right? So anyways, enough about me. Let's go ahead and, talk about, Mr. Shannon Sharpe, okay? Listen, y'all already know what's been going on with Shannon Sharpe and the white girl. This is what I have to say. A part of me feels like I don't even care. You know why I don't care? Because we just gonna go ahead and put it out on the table tonight. I hear this complaint amongst Black men who identify as straight when it comes to being caught up with non-Black women as the takedown of the Black man. And my question would be this to those men who always seem to get caught up with some non-Black woman, and then when it hits the fan, you scream, it's a takedown of the Black man. Girl, we're in 2025. Why are you still dealing with these women if you feel or you know from what y'all say it's the takedown of the Black man? If you know that that's the MO of these women and you still put yourself in position to be taken down, then I'm looking at you like you're stupid. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Shannon even came out the other day. I saw this part with a statement, and he even mentioned Jay-Z.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets Black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
The difference between Shannon and Jay-Z, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, is it sounds like the girl that was involved in the whole Jay-Z scandal, it sounds like that helped just straight up lie. We're just going to go call it for what it is. It sounds like the help a lie, okay? In this scenario, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, according to the details, Shannon met this girl when she was, 19 years old. It sounds like Shannon is into some freaky shit. People have their kinks, right? People have the things that they're into sexually. People are into things that they may not want other people to know about, right? I feel like where Shannon messed up, Shannon, if you are into race play, which I think is absolutely weird, I do. I'm gonna tell y'all something. One of the reasons why I've had sex with my fair share of white men. One of the reasons why I'm no longer, now I am still sexually attracted to white men, where it's just like, it's because when y'all call us BBC, when I was younger, it didn't bother me. I didn't think about it. As I've gotten older, girl, you're not just going to reduce me down to a piece of dick. You know what I'm saying? So when I see even white men online like, oh, I love BBC. When you're in your 20s, maybe even your early 30s, you may not even think about stuff like that. But the older that I've gotten, I realized, girl, it's just a fetish that you have that's attached to me being Black. And so you just reduce me down to a piece of dick. So anytime I see white men say BBC in their profile, or if I hear a white person, a non-Black person mention BBC, it's an automatic turnoff. That's for me. That's just for me. Okay? Everybody got their own thing. If Shannon wants to if he gets into race play, which again I think is weird, I don't understand how your dick gets erect by engaging in something that's so demeaning. Again, everybody has their thing. I feel like Shannon should have went the route of finding like a professional girl. You know how the men who maybe of a certain status, they go through an agency to find an escort, right? And everything is kept under wraps because I don't need my business out there. NDAs are signed and all types of stuff. That's what he should have went. He should have went through a girl who can give him his fantasy. But no, you went and got a 19-year-old girl. You're damn near my mama's age. My mama is 59 years old. My mama had me when she was in high school. Because my mama is 59 years old. Shannon is damn near my mama age. Okay? My mama turns 60 next week, April the 30th. It's her birthday. Okay? So she turns 60 next week. My mama is 59. Shannon is what, 56, 57? And girl, you are her messing with a 19-year-old. And you're engaging in this sex with this girl. And I honestly believe at some point within their consensual relationship, I think it just took a left turn. I do. I really do. I do believe that it probably started out as consensual. I do. But I think somewhere along the line, I think Shannon probably started to think, because I'm paying you what I'm paying you, I'm giving you what I'm giving you, that I can do what I want to do to you. I don't care about that girl having an OnlyFans page. That means nothing. To me, it doesn't. I think Shannon, it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. Shannon, you're a mess. You're a mess. You've been a mess more than likely. I don't feel sorry for Shannon. As black men, if you continue to put yourself in positions with these women and you feel like it's a takedown, then girl, let the takedown begin. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And then you want to cry, oh, Tony Busby is just targeting black men. And that might be true. But y'all have a big ass target. It's like y'all literally paint a target on your chest. Boom, 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 boom. And paint one on your back too. And they be like, it's a takedown of the black man. And I'll say this also. I don't care. I want people to stop. Don't wish Shannon Sharpe on a black woman. When you hear about these black men who dog out non-black women, and please do not misconstrue what I'm about to say. I want y'all to listen to me good. When you hear about Shannon Sharpe and these black men who put these non-black women on pedestals and they dog them out the way that they dog them out, and these are their prized possessions, then what you think they're going to do to the black girl? Because if they're dogging out their trophy, if they're dogging out the thing that they hold dear and near to their heart, if they'll treat the preference that way, then what the fuck you think they're going to do to Keisha and Tiffany and Ashley and Olivia and Erica and girl, who else? Maxine, Gail, Oprah. Girl, I'm thinking some names. You see what I'm saying? You should have got you a black woman. No. He shouldn't have got him a black woman. Niggas like Shannon and niggas who move like Shannon shouldn't even have access to women. And the reason why Shannon goes and gets with a 19-year-old is because it's a control issue. See, this is another layer in the conversation. if Shannon would have got with a 55-year-old or a 56-year-old or a 40-year-old, right? We probably wouldn't even be having this conversation. Because at that point, we would understand what we're doing. I could honestly believe how a 19-year-old could get confused about what was going on. I see this rich man. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. But do I really grasp what's going on at 19? And it sounds like they were doing some crazy shit in the bedroom. Like, bitch, me at my big ass age, I don't even fully understand BDSM like that. So I can completely understand how a 19-year-old may not really understand the ins and outs of kink sex. But if Shannon probably would have got him a 40 or 45-year-old woman who could probably grasp it a little bit more, or went through the proper channels like an agency to get with a girl who can get his rocks off, then we wouldn't be having this conversation probably also. But when you meet a bitch at the gym, I think Shannon met her at the gym. But when you meet somebody at the gym who's old enough to be your grandchild, hello? And now you're caught into this web. I can completely understand how somebody, again, I do believe that their relationship probably did start out as consensual. I do. But I also believe somewhere along the line, it started to kind of take a left turn. And I believe, especially with men who have a little bit of money, they feel like they can do what they want to do. Okay, let's get into some of these text messages, girl. This is one. I want to be abused, daddy. I want like some hardcore BDSM action, though. That's another one.
Another one, thank you.
But I cried when you left because I begged you to put a condom on and not put it in my ASS, and you didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon. I don't know how to process this. And then he responds, allegedly, these are alleged texts. Can I call you later? And now these are alleged texts, right? I want you to tie me up like, I'm not going to show this. Well, I think I can because it's blurred out. I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy. So it sounds like, based off of these messages and based off of the headlines, they had some type of BDSM type of situation going on. Shannon Sharpe had BDSM sex about 100 times with our accuser, says sources. I'll put the link to the article in the description box. They insist that while the intimate encounters featured choking and role playing, none of it was ever non-consensual, forcible sex. In fact, the sources added it was his accuser, an OnlyFans model, who requested most of the physical acts, claiming her text messages showed the like to be tied up and wear a dog collar during some of their time between the sheets. Numerous texts from her, they say, capture her demands, including one where she explicitly writes, I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy. We talked about that text earlier. Oh, girl, let's play some of the audio for some of y'all. I know some of y'all already heard. Most of y'all already know what's going on, but I'm still going to play the audio, though. Listen to this.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
oh Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well,
Can I say something? Y'all don't take this the wrong way. Again, a part of me, how can I say this without victim blaming? I'm not going to lie. A part of me felt like in the audio, it did sound like role play. It did sound like role play to me. However, I'm still going to stand my ground and say that I do believe that the relationship started out consensual, but somewhere along the line, I do think it took a left turn. I do. I'm gonna wrap this up. We'll be back. Shannon gonna be in the news forever. We'll be back talking about Shannon probably tomorrow, girl. Probably later tonight. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna repeat it again. Y'all old ass niggas, y'all want to mess with these young girls, and then when they can't understand the nature of the relationship, you're into another side of the sex world. Y'all want to scream, even if it is a person of a particular age. Oh, it's a takedown of the black man. Well, if y'all niggas know that and y'all can continue to fuck with these white hoes, then girl, you gonna get what you gonna get. Because Shannon is too old not to know the relationship between white women and black men. And if you choose to engage in that type of relationship with a white woman, you're going to have to take it how you get it. I don't hear this happen a lot within the gay community. Now, I have heard of the white gays getting mad at their black boyfriends and calling them niggers with a hard ER. Okay? But I don't really hear of the white gays accusing the black gays of, you know. But on Mad Day, they definitely gonna call you. They definitely gonna call you the N word with a hard ER. Okay, capital E, capital R. Hello. But this is a story that's so repetitive with Black men who identify as straight in their relationships with white women. I just be looking at y'all like, girl, y'all, you're dumb. I'm not saying every white woman who is in a relationship with a Black man has ill intention. That's not what I'm saying. I have white people in my family, believe it or not. Girl, through marriage, but they're still my family nonetheless. I'm not saying this every white woman. That's not what I'm saying. There are some people in interracial relationships that are good and positive and all that lovey-dovey, right? But at some point, y'all niggas gonna have to hold the mirror up. I remember, and I wish I could find, I was looking for this clip when I was halfway dead in my bed. Ooh, girl, thank God. Nick Cannon said out of his own mouth, this is not allegedly, I heard it out of my own mouth. This was when I was working at Nordstrom. And I think the first person, I was listening to Tanya TK, I think that's her name, Tanya TKO. I was at Nordstrom listening to her channel. And Nick Cannon did an interview with this guy. And Nick Cannon said out of his own mouth, look at my throat again. I need to hurry up and take a drink. I got to take my throat starting to hurt. That when he started sleeping with white women, it was like, oh, I can sleep with y'all white women. Now I got access to y'all white women. You're like, it was kind of looking like, it was like, girl, y'all told me I couldn't sleep with y'all white women before, but now I can. It's kind of like a prize in a way. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But then, like I said, when y'all niggas get caught up, then all of a sudden y'all want everybody to sit behind y'all. But y'all already know the relationship between you and Becky. You already know the relationship between you and Karen. And y'all steady play this game, and girl, the white lady gonna win. The white lady gonna win, bitch. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm just drinking some tea. My throat's starting to feel a little raw. Girl, before anybody asks, girl, ain't nothing been in my mouth. Girl, my name is not Britt Edie. Okay, Bang Bang Edie is what they call her. Hello? Baby, ain't nothing been in my throat, baby. Nothing but food. Girl, I don't know why my throat been hurting for the last few days. But girl, it ain't what y'all think it is, baby. Absolutely motherfucking not. That's what y'all think. I don't know what y'all think happening up over here, baby. Anyways, I'm gone. I need to drink some water, make some tea. All right, I'll be back. We're going to be back. I'm going to come back and talk about some housewife mess, all right? Because I'm tired of talking about Shannon. Bye, y'all.